Welcome Cancer to your new moon in August reading. This August the 23rd, the new moon rises at 0 degrees Virgo, bringing the perfect moment for grounded, soul-aligned, fresh start. This isn't just any new moon. With its powerful square to Uranus in Gemini, it's here to shake up your routines, clear out what no longer serves, and open the door to inspired, practical change. If you've been feeling the call to realign your path, this is your cosmic green light. Cancer, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start off over here with Spirit Guide, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So let us see now what this message is for Cancer, please. And we have 6 of Pentacles, the Chariot, which is your card, and the 10 of Pentacles. Now Cancer, when Spirit Guide appears, it tells us that there is a particular Spirit Guide working with you this week in this particular area. And Cancer, we all have Spirit Guides and angels with us. Some are with us for our entire lives, and some come in at certain times to help us over certain challenges and periods in our life. Now, this particular Spirit Guide is coming in, my dear Cancers, in an area where you have been feeling lack, where you have had perhaps to ask for favors, to ask for advice and introductions. You could have even been in a position where you had to ask for money or get some kind of loan or something like that. This is the area that Spirit Guide is coming in and wants to restore balance. Now Cancer, I do feel that whatever this is, it didn't make you feel good. It was like you were out of your natural feeling of empowerment, and that makes such perfect sense, Cancer, when we have to ask for a favor and we really need it. It's humbling. When we have to ask somebody to do something for us or to help us in some way, it can make us feel a little smaller than we are, especially if it has something to do with money and a loan. But what I do see, my dear Cancers, is there is a remarkable change coming in this area. First and foremost, we see your card, which is a very auspicious sign, and the Chariot speaks to us of success and fast-moving energy. So we know things are changing for you in a strong, big and powerful way. The Chariot is being driven by this Spirit Guide. And what it's taking you to is 10 of Pentacles. Now, 10 of Pentacles is a wonderful card to see here because we saw here the energy of lack and scarcity. And here we are seeing the energy of abundance and prosperity. So we see a change coming in this particular area. Now Cancer, this could have affected you in any way, but it was anywhere where you felt you had less than what you wanted, where you felt the energy of, it's not enough, I'm lacking, something's missing from my life. Now you are about to experience the energy of 10 of Pentacles. So just going back to that money example, say you had to ask somebody from your family for a loan. And of course, that is such a hard thing to do. Nobody likes to do that. With what I'm seeing here, Cancer, there is going to be something that occurs this week. So that tells us money is coming your way somehow. Maybe you find a job. Maybe you've started your own little business, and this week you get those first few sales. Maybe you get a promotion at work. Something is happening that you enter into this energy of 10 of Pentacles, which speaks to us of abundance on the physical realm, everything to do with money, career, finances, our home, our family, and I feel that you will be able to alleviate this feeling completely. So whatever this is for you, my dearest Cancers, there's a wonderful change and realignment which fits in with our new moon energy. Very positive to see. Right, let's move on now and see what peace is all about, and I will get your clarifiers. So I just want to see what peace is for Cancer, please. And we've got the Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. Now, Cancer, when peace appears, it tells us that the energy of calm, harmony, and ease is coming in to a certain situation where there was perhaps chaos, fighting, strife, some kind of disruption previously. Now, as you can see, Cancer, we've got Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords, and the two knights are facing one another, and our Knight of Swords has his sword up. I do feel, my dear Cancerians, that there has been some kind of argument or fallout between you and somebody else. Now, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, we're talking about the energies of the night. And I feel whoever Knight of Swords is or was for you, there was a lot of quite aggressive, unexpected, harsh behavior which took you aback. So I do see some kind of disruption in this relationship. Now, my dear Cancers, this week, over this new moon period, we do see Page of Cups coming in, and Page of Cups is speaking to us of news, an offer, an apology coming in. And I think peace is going to be restored between you and whoever Knight of Swords is for you. Now, Cancer, Knight of Swords could be anybody. They could be a colleague at work and you had a big blowout with them because they were being incredibly aggressive. This could have been a family member and something happened and they were very, very harsh with their words, which took you aback because that's not the way you manage things. And over this period, this family member could come in and say, come Cancer, let's sit down, let's talk about it, let's restore peace in our relationship. As I mentioned, this could be anybody, Cancer, but I do see that there's going to be some kind of reconciliation with our peace energy. Now remember, my dear Cancers, it's entirely up to you what you want to do with this relationship. Even if our Knight of Swords comes in with an apology, you can choose to accept it or choose not to accept it. You can choose to reconcile or you can choose to say, okay, there's peace between us, but I prefer we go our own way. It's entirely up to you. The most important thing we do see for you is that this is put to bed because you make peace with it and you let it go. So for us, that is good news. Right, now let us move on and see what emotions are running high. Supermoon energy is all about, and we'll get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this is for Cancer, please. We'll start over there with our Nine of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Cancer, I love this message for you because what I am seeing here is the wonderful energy of spirit coming in and giving you something that you have been working for a long time and striving for, and it hasn't been an easy journey. This Nine of Wands, of course, will be so personal to you. This could be, my dear Cancers, that you have been working so hard to get a relationship back on track. Perhaps you and your significant other have been going through a turbulent time and you've been doing everything to get it back on track, and it has not been easy. This could be the energy, my dearest Cancerians, of trying to get a business up and running or trying to find a job and going out there and working 8 hours, 9 hours a day, even on weekends, and feeling completely exhausted because you haven't seen anything come about. But the wonderful message with Six of Cups is that you are going to be given the break that you deserve, and it's coming through as a gift from Spirit to you. And this is going to cause your emotions to run high with excitement, with disbelief, with joy, with anticipation of what's to come next. And I do think this is going to happen quite quickly. This is not something you're going to wait for, my dear Cancers. This is not a lingering energy. So wherever you have been feeling our Nine of Wands, most of all, that absolute depletion of, I just don't know if I can continue, this is where it's coming in. I think it's going to really make the world of difference for you, my dear Cancers. You know, sometimes when we are in a position for so long trying to get something to work, trying to sort something out, and nothing seems to be working, and then all of a sudden you get that break, you get that confirmation. It changes us, it changes our vibration, and I think it's going to affect many areas of your life. So this is looking really positive. So my dear Cancerians, that's all I have for you now. I wish you the most meaningful new moon period, and I'm sending you all so much love.